Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and this lock here, this Chinese padlock, is quite honestly one of my most favourite locks in my collection. And you might think that's really weird, but nevertheless it really is. And this was a trade a few years ago now with my friend Jan from the Netherlands, and why do I like this lock so much? I mean, it's the Diamond brand, which are still around. They make pretty shoddy Chinese padlocks, but this one is the dual key version, and I absolutely love it. I'm I wouldn't say obsessed, but I really like locks that have sort of dual key mechanisms of any kind, just because of their rarity. I think got another one over here in arm's reach as well. I just love the idea that you need to have two keys to open a single lock, and the mechanism, by the way that this works, is really quite basic, but yet, I know, ingenious at the same time. So first off, you have a little key, and the little key obviously goes in the little keyhole, of course it does, but it doesn't turn clockwise, which might confuse you. It turns anti-clockwise. It's a bit old and worn, but there you go, it turns. And what that does is, if we just take, let's take the key. So that unblocks this keyway. Let me show you. If I don't turn it, put the key in, take it out, it'll only go in that far. It's literally, if I do line it up, literally being blocked by the cylinder or core itself. The key won't go further than this point. I imagine on the inside, and I can't take it apart to find out, that the core is flatted off at a certain angle. So when I turn it this way, now I've exposed the flat part of the core, and watch, the key will go all the way in now. What I also like about this is the way that they've arranged the Bibles for both of these keys. So if you take out the big one, you can see here, and you can see it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a pin retaining, probably a core retaining pin there, so 4 and 1. Then here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pins. So again, you've got 5 pins and a retaining pin. So you've got one Bible which is here, so all the pin chambers are running down here. Then one where the pin chambers are running down here. And I just love the simplicity that you're literally blocking the keyway with another core, and you literally need to turn it out of the way. There we go, out of the way to allow the key to turn. It's just a physical, very easy physical mechanism. Once that's in, opens up. Yeah, absolutely adore this lock. But let's have a pick, and it's kind of one of those ones which is kind of fun to pick because you have to pick it in 2 different ways. So the first way, we are just going to put some tension in the top like this. I'm going to use a piece and gem for that. I think that'll do. That's pin 4, 3, and we've got 2 basically 0 lift pins at the front there. There we go, and that'll open up that. It won't spring back, there's no spring tension. Then we can concentrate on this, where we will use a bit of bottom of the keyway tensioning. Here we go, and a slightly more robust pick, the Sparrow's High HD, I think it's called, and start picking these pins. That's pin 1. Let's just drop down. There you go, pin 1, pin 2. There you go, pin 2, back in. Oh, there we go, pin 3, and we are open. It doesn't take too much, but it's so cool. I genuinely love this lock so much, and it's one of those ones where you think, you know, it can't be very expensive. And I've been looking out, but I can't. Basically, I really want a new version of this, you know, with all the paint still on it and in the box, ideally. That would actually make my day. I've been looking out for one of these for ages and I haven't found one, so they must be relatively rare to come across, but I just adore this lock. Even if it's a little beat up, it's just one of my favourite things. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it too, and yeah, I'll see you all next time.